ready for tonight. Coach, ready when you are.
You know, only in the sport of baseball, does a game last 15 hours, right? And then you got to turn around and got to have energy. Kids are back in their hotel room at 1 in the morning after you feed them. Really proud of our guys. That's a resilient group of kids to wake up, stay focused. The schedule was changed. Obviously, in the morning, it was a really tight schedule. Guys are eating breakfast during batting practice. But our kids were focused, and they came out with energy right from the first at bat, and that just set the tone. I mean, that game was in the limbo, overnight, and with their offense, you never know which way it's going to go. They're scary. But we needed to come out with energy in the 6th inning and score and keep adding to our lead. And our kids responded to that and accepted the challenge, and they were awesome. That's as impressive as a game with those circumstances that I've seen with this group that I've coached. So excited right now. It's a quick turnaround for our guys to just get focused on playing a really good opponent tonight.
Jackson?
Yeah, you mentioned the hot start and how much you needed that today. Was that a focus when talking to your team maybe last night, this morning, of let's get after them early?
It was the focus last night. Absolutely. The teams that win regionals are the teams that get hot. I don't know what the formula is or the equation is for that, but it was a message that was given to them, and it was that time. And we got some guys going that have been struggling. The game will beat you up a little bit, but to see Chuck Ingram respond, the game came back to him today, and that's good for our lineup. Kalen Culpepper, Jaden Parsons, these guys. It was a really good group effort, but to turn around and have that same message this morning where it was critical, and you're talking to 18 to 22-year-olds, and you're waking them up at 8 o'clock in the morning and trying to get them going 100 miles an hour like they were the night before, that's a challenge. But not so much a challenge with a bunch of guys that are pretty greedy right now and hungry to have sustained success. And it's a long way to go. That was a good start for our regional, but we got a lot of work ahead of us, and starting at the 8 o'clock hour, that's for sure.
Sure, you've seen plenty of cycles, Coach, but for Kalen to need the home run last and to get that, I mean, how cool was that to see him complete it that way?
That was awesome. I didn't even know that what the last at bat meant, but there's no other kid in our program that deserves to have the success he's had today and moving forward. But yeah, that was a fun moment to be a part of.
I'm not sure if you've announced your starter for tonight, but who you got for pitching tonight?
Jackson Wentworth, right-hander, will pitch for us tonight.
And then just maybe thoughts on Arkansas, what you've seen out of that squad this year.
Yeah, one of the top teams in the country, if not the top team in the country. The depth of the pitching staff is very impressive. It's a typical Coach Van Horn team. They're always right there to win a title. They're the pinnacle in college baseball, and that's no different this year. So it'll be a heck of a task for us tonight. But we're excited to play in arguably the best environment in college baseball. That's what it's all about.
Do you think Blake Dean could be available tonight, or will he need maybe to wait the rest of the day and come back tomorrow?
Blake bounces back pretty good. We really haven't test driven this one before. Same day he bounced back, but we took him out of the game with that in mind. Yes.
You've probably done a little bit of study on Hagen Smith, maybe thinking he'd
enough. Yeah, enough study on him. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in a good mood right now. If I deep dive on Hagen Smith right now, that's going to disappear real quick. But as good as it gets in college baseball, as dominating as it gets in college baseball, and the numbers reflect that. So, awesome challenge for our guys.
Yep.
All right, thank you guys.
Coach, appreciate you.
Yep.